Hey up. So, Friday. And we're back on the squats. I had a long think about this, and this is a scheme as it's evolving. So, Monday, Friday squatting, 20 reps. Wednesday deadlifting, 20 reps. So that's the ideal target. Obviously I won't put the weight up until I hit the 20 reps, that's the idea. So get 20 reps, the weight goes up. If you don't get 20 reps, you stick with it. Okay. But rather than simply doing the safety squat bar twice, I'm going to do the safety squat bar on Monday, and today is going to be the straight bar with bands, as you can see. Yeah. So essentially, I'm gonna progress them independently, which seems gentler. I mean, if you're trying to progress, let's say I did the safety squat bar twice a week, and so I would be attempting to progress twice a week. However, doing two different squats, I can progress each once a week, so that's gentler. And I think that when you're dealing with this 20 rep squat affair, you know, you really have to find ways to mitigate it. It's just brutal. It's just brutally difficult. Now, maybe if you're young and you are going for the the original recipe of sort of like a gallon of milk a day, and you're really banging the food in, and everything's going right for you, fair enough. But I mean, I'm 58 and I'm not going to be banging the food in. So I've got to take a slightly like less direct route, let's say. But I still believe that the these 20 rep squats and deadlifts, they are a very, very powerful stimulus, a very potent stimulus. So I'm going to try and incorporate them in some ways. As I keep saying, I'm feeling my way through it, see what I can do with it. But let's have a go. So I've done a bit of warm up. Messed about with the empty bar and body weight and 40 kilos. So that's all that's on the bar. 40 kilos and the bands, which I say that's all that's on the bar. I'm completely expecting that it's gonna devastate me. And also I'm doing it without a belt, so just to add another factor in. So to differentiate this session from the Monday session, so to differentiate the Friday session with the standard Olympic bar from the Monday session with the safety squat bar, I'm going to be doing this session without belt, without knee wraps, yeah. And that is something that is going to be really, really, really difficult for me. I realise that I'm completely addicted to the belt. My squat without the belt is nothing. I think that just a few sessions without the belt, and I will acclimatise to it. I don't think it's all that. It's just a temporary thing. I think you just got to get used to a different setup without the belt. But yeah, for sure, I'm very, very, very reliant on the belt at this moment in time. So that's going to be reflected in these initial squat sessions without a belt. But I think the advantage of it, and the reason for it, is that you can get the heavy breathing in. I want to be able to breathe. So yeah, I am going to have to sacrifice something in the short term, and hopefully for a longer term gain. So these initial squats, they're going to look sad, because I'm just so addicted to the belt. But we'll just see how it goes, simple as that, see what happens. So this is 40 kilos and the doubled, well I don't know, red bands, I've got no idea what weight they are, or what they add to the bar. I think they're mini bands, but I'm not sure what they are. Okay, so let's have a go at it then, see what happens, simple as that. Okay, I counted 20. I'll have to watch the thing, give it another count, but I counted 20. It's amazing when you get to about rep 15, your mind is so difficult to control. Everything is saying stop, stop now. I suppose it's like operating without oxygen. Very, very difficult. But I counted 20. I think if it were necessary, I could have put out another rep. But I counted 20, so that's a good start. I thought it was a fairly accurate assessment, a fairly accurate estimation of where I'd be with the bands on, and this setup in altogether. So straight weight, nothing, no wraps, no belt. Band tension, and 20 reps at that was by no means easy. It wasn't utter death though, but it was no means easy. So I would say that was a very good start as regards this setup. So a little bit of progression next Friday on this setup, this same setup, and that's perfect. So yeah, as I say, I am mitigating it. I'm muffling the full, the full horror of the thing. The full horror of the thing is simply 20 rep squats, 3 times a week. Add 5 pounds every time. Gut it out, whatever. Yeah. If you're not dead, you keep going. That's the full thing. Yeah. I think that relies on. Well, if you're natural anyway, it relies on youth. It relies on lots of food, and obviously it relies on massive motivation. As regards to motivation, I'm not quite sure. I think I'm fairly motivated. As regards the youth, not really. As regards the massive amounts of food, not really. So I'm not ticking all the boxes to do the full lion's roar of the thing. But having said that though, I'm gonna stick my neck out and say that the way that I'm doing it, which is two squat sessions and a deadlift session, is by no means that a really easy cop out. Knocking out 20 rep deadlifts. Now, at the moment that I did it, I did 20 reps. I did it with the slightly reduced Olympic bar. So I'm gonna let's say 95 kilos rather than 100 kilos, which it would have been with a full size bar. Let's take off 5 kilos, which I don't think it was 5 kilos under, to be fair. But anyway, let's say 95 kilos. I did 20 reps with it, and at that moment in time when I did it, I thought, okay, yeah, obviously it's kicking my ass. I'm in the oxygen tent again, but comparatively, compared to the previous 20 rep squat venture, I found it was more acceptable, more doable. That was at that moment in time. But the next day, which was yesterday obviously, the next day I felt really drained. So there's something about deadlifting in 20 rep deadlifts that really takes it out of you. So yeah, I don't think there's a great deal, you can squat 3 times a week, or you can do 2 squats and 1 deadlift. And it's all 20 reps, and it's all trying to be progressive. And there's not a great deal in it as regards difficulty. Yeah. When you're doing these things, every negative thought in the universe crosses your mind, because it is so difficult. But when you finish, when the dust is settled, and you're thinking about it later on in the day or the next day when you're resting up, hopefully, you do realise that if you're going to do it right. If you're gonna hit your body with a stimulus to grow, well, hit the body with a real stimulus. Don't tap it. Give it a sledgehammer. Yeah, and this is the equivalent. This is the equivalent of a metaphorical big swing with a sledgehammer. Aimed directly at your heart. Whew. Yeah, hard. Okay, I'm gonna go do a bit more for your body now. But yeah, good. I feel pretty much recovered now, and it's all good stuff. Yeah, great. I'm gonna call that a bit of a win. Not much, but a bit. Bye.